So it's Super Bowl Sunday, it's Sweetheart Night, and we are here at Disneyland, here on Vines on the Tracks. So join us today for another day here at the Disneyland Park.
So it's looking like it's going to be a gorgeous day here in Disneyland, and we are rope dropping. So we've discussed strategy. A lot of people go to Space Mountain, a lot of people are going to go to Rise of the Resistance. We're going to go to Indiana Jones today. So we're going to join this little posse and wait for 8 o'clock, and then we can head straight into Adventureland and go straight to Indy.
Cannot wait. It's one of my favourite rides, so we're going to take you along with us. So as you can see here at just before park open, there's different places you can get into the park. So we're standing by the Adventureland entrance, which I'll show you in a moment, and then you can go right in front of the castle, which is towards Fantasyland. Then flipping around, you can also go through Tomorrowland. So there's lots of different entrances to whichever suits your needs.
Indiana Jones, see your left-hand side right here.
So we are gonna rope drop Indy.
Yay!
Bang on 8 o'clock, and we've just joined the queue. So let's see how long it takes us to actually get on the ride.
And if you watched our last vlog, some of the rides weren't open the first time, so at least we're in a queue this time.
Yeah, we spent half the time running because Tiana wasn't open. So yeah, here we go.
And it's such a cool queue, like going up the bridge and not having to queue in all of this.
Yeah,
we're going inside the temple.
When you're waiting out here, it's not a good day.
You scared, Rob?
Never.
Yeah, you will be.
I will be, actually. Because I genuinely have like a fear of snakes, and I forget there's snakes in this. But I'm hoping that the version that we'll get in the Animal Kingdom will be a bit more of a Mayan temple style by the looks of things.
Still snakes.
South America. Okay. I can do it. Yeah. What's going on, Ben?
You are gonna die when you hear this. So we're in the queue, and as I said to you, I said, oh, not like last time. And we've already been told it's just gone down, but we're going to stay put for now and let you know what happens.
Why is it always us?
So we're just being given a little card while we're waiting because it's still down at the moment, and apparently hieroglyphics and stuff appear on the wall inside the temple. So yeah,
translate what they say.
So we shall see how good I am at translating hieroglyphics. 15 minutes and we're going in.
The coolest thing this show builds in, isn't it?
Yeah, like you go underneath and it actually goes under what's called a berm, which basically means that you're going outside of the park and the show building is completely hidden.
Envious of the wonders that await you, if you avoid the Asian devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes bumpy. And to keep you safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high-speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have... I'm sorry, but your journey has been interrupted.
Okay, so now we're at the front and apparently it's gone down again.
What's happening, Ben?
We get row 1 and it's finally open.
Ben's got the steering wheel.
snakes. You guys are on your own.
So we have just come off of Indy, which was amazing as always.
Finally, we actually got on it, and we did get the front row, which is really good. I have my little steering wheel. Hopefully going to pop some on-ride footage in there for you as well, so you'll be able to check it all out. Rob, what did you think?
I loved it. I always love Indy, and I think I prefer it to Dinosaur, which I know is controversial, but I really think that a new version of Indy at Animal Kingdom will be amazing.
2027, guys.
Yeah.
Not too long to go, right?
But yeah, that was so good. In the end, we were half an hour, which isn't too bad. I mean, obviously, when it's rope drop, you want to be on a bit quicker, but we've had worse experiences. So yeah, all good.
Next up, let's go to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Just around the river bend. Here it is.
What? You think on this?
I know. Well, I am native.
Well. Sing along if you know the theme tune to this, I'm sure you do.
Dead man tells no tales.
I love the smell inside here. If I could give you smell vision, I would.
And there's the little boat.
So, fun fact for you, this version is so amazing. Obviously being the original, but it also contains the most drops.
So straight out of the Caribbean into New Orleans.
We're into New Orleans. New Orleans Square.
So we just had a fantastic ride on the ever classic Pirates of the Caribbean. It really is like one of those OG day one Disneyland rides, and it just feels so classic, and it's such a joy to go on. Even though, you know, some of the scenes, there's always so many little nuggets that you may not have noticed before that you spot.
Oh my god,
and it
even
makes it
in
really special.
there, the stupid cannon from the boat and everything seemed to blast and soaked us both.
Yes, but it's just as well because we'll be on Tiana's Bayou adventure later anyway. So we are now heading over to Haunted Mansion for our next ride.
Which actually, the last time we were here was in its Nightmare Before Christmas holiday overlay, so that's finished now. So we're going to take you through, and then there's a brand new Haunted Mansion shop that is also only recently opened, so we're going to take you through there. So let's go get scared.
It's a really gorgeous sunny day here in Disneyland today.
There she is, the Haunted Mansion. So again, in very keeping with the New Orleans style. And it's nice to see it not in its overlay at the moment. And they've also got the brand new queue area just down the side as well.
I like that. He croaked August 9.
They got some well good little things with the tombstones.
It's always so much funner when you like them late.
Yeah.
Of course, there's always my way.
Haunted Mansion, and that was actually the first time that I've been on it when it's not been the holiday delay, which was really cool. Immediately as you come out of the exit, there's the new shop, which is Madame Leota's Somewhere Beyond, so let's go and check it out.
So we are in Madame Leota's Somewhere and Beyond shop.
So what we got? Lots of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff.
Get another spirit jersey or something of
I mean,
that.
that hoodie's really cool actually.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
I quite like that. It's
How
simple.
much? If I can find a price. It's always like hunt a price down, isn't it?
Is it not on the little tag? No, there's not. Oh.
No idea.
Little purses and t-shirt.
Look, you can get a Sally doll.
Oh my god, there's loads of Sally stuff. There's another spirit jersey there. And there's...
3 times.
Look at the plush. Isn't this, like we've seen people that have used these on like planes as like cushions, these like big plush things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. We found the price, it's $54.99. Oh my god.
$54.99 is it?
How much are they?
These are... Please tell me how much you got a ticket this time. This is $29.99.
Bargain.
Bargain. Go on, put it in the basket.
There's more plushies up there. So they're $44.99.
Really soft actually.
Yeah.
So these are part of the Cuddle These range. And yeah, as we just said, $49.99.
God, you could actually have sweatpants and make it a Jack Skellington trackie.
I could so rock that.
Yeah, you love a tracksuit.
You know, proper branding as well. It's making me laugh already. So my mum collects all these kind of figurines, and this is one that she can add to her collection.
Yes, I could see that. What's the price on that? Have we got a price yet? Not yet. I'll have to look for that. But yeah, oh, that is nice that. Very nice indeed. You have to get that for Christmas. Some more actual Haunted Mansion merch. So there's this cool lounge flag. I've not seen one like that before. I quite like that. It's a different style.
Yeah, have you seen these?
Nice hoodie as well, $64.99.
You can get the Foolish
that's
Mortals
cool.
and a figurine of her head.
That's really cool. Is there a price underneath or anything?
Yeah, so this is
$199. Wow.
steep
Yeah.
for me anyway.
More t-shirts, mugs.
Theming's so cool, isn't it? Like even having all of this.
Yeah, and like up here and everything. So much detail.
Yeah.
This feels like an OG Disney shop, doesn't it? Even an apron is really cool, like Chips Bowl. This would be really good for people watching the Super Bowl
Halloween
today.
party as well.
Yeah, but like Super Bowl today, you can have your guac, queso, and your salsa. Ready to
One
watch
of
the
the
game.
figurine. I really like these actually. They're quite expensive. I think this one also will be $199 if
Oh,
the
that's
other
good.
one
With
is.
the cake and everything, she's got the bridal thing.
Yeah, that is really good. It's a big box
We
as
went
well.
to a wedding last year. They could have done with this at the wedding.
I know. Let's.
Here it is.
What's that say?
$199.
Yeah, $199 again.
Hey, that's nice. That one, Ben.
That is good because they don't have these in Orlando.
No, and that's like the bridal veil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is what Billy should have walked down the island actually, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. And then there's a few more. Oh, that's the figurine we just looked at. That's the lit up. So it's actually light up as well. And then obviously we've seen this one before. I think in Orlando.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah,
It's a cool
but
shop.
Really, really cool shop.
So just to let everybody know, so this entrance is usually open that you go through here, but they have just had some flooding and everything with the rain they've had recently. So yeah, they've had to close the front off, but it will open again soon. And next door we have Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Woo! My babe. So womp womp. Unfortunately, Tiana isn't quite open. It was open when we arrived earlier, but I tend to find this happens quite a lot here, where this seems to conveniently go down in the beginning of the day when not many people want to ride it. But we're really hopeful it'll be open later because this is my favourite ride in the Disneyland park. So I'm really looking forward to getting back on it a little bit later on.
Though as you can see, there is currently a log stuck at the top.
Ah.
So hopefully they can
we
get
just push it
moving.
down?
I know, push it.
But yeah, look how this, it looks better and better every time I see it.
It's so well themed.
Can't wait to get back on. And now, last time we came it was holidays, so all of this was covered up with the holiday decorations, but it's nice to see it in all its glory.
This is such a pretty park as well. Like, you go from Critter Country and then moving all the way through here takes you to Star Wars and then onto Frontierland. So a different layout to obviously the parks in Magic Kingdom, because you don't have Star Wars land in Magic Kingdom, do you?
And there's the Hungry Bird Jamboree. There is so much eating there. We always get our food and sit at the front here, but the seating goes all the way back. So if you are looking for somewhere where you can have a nice sit down to have your lunch, I do recommend the Hungry Bird Barbecue Jamboree.
We highly recommend this one.
Yeah, and I just said there's like so much space for people to sit up there.
Loads
it goes
and
so
loads
far
of
back,
space.
and there's downstairs as well. But that opens at 11, so.
We're torn today though, aren't we? We're either going to eat there or we're going to go and eat in like, not Pizza Planet, but that kind of style next to Space Mountain, because I've seen some really nice spaghetti bolognese and meatballs and everything that I really, really love. So I'm torn at the moment, but we will let you know, so keep watching. Okay, so tonight they are doing the Sweethearts Nights, which is a special event, so obviously please do keep in mind if you come on one of these days it will close early. So when you see a 40-minute wait for Rise of the Resistance, why not? And apparently, interesting fact again, I'm going to keep putting the fun facts in, they've got the lasers now on this one here in Disneyland, and they're supposedly going to put them back in the Florida one. They were temporarily down for quite a while, but they've apparently fixed them, so let's go and see what it's like.
Now, like most days, we bought the Lightning Lane multi-pass here today, but just so that you know, Rise of the Resistance is not included in that. You can buy an additional single Lightning Lane for this attraction, and it's a very cheap $28 per person per ride. It's the perfect time to have a good English snack. Ben's on the dairy milk.
Oh my god, stuff in my face with a Jerry milk one. What more do you want?
And I got a Freddo. I love America, but America, your chocolate sucks. Ew.
Should you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. Go check it out.
Well, what do we have here? Occupants of TR-141, this vessel is now under the command of the First Order. You will disembark immediately and head to the right for your interrogations. Now, get off this ship!
See, their heads were moving.
Omega resistance. You chose the wrong side and
These two droids anyway. The Resistance will attempt to rescue prisoners.
they have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
Underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields.
I see no evidence.
Oh, that was epic. So in total, we queued for just under 30 minutes on
And
an
that actually
advertised
included the
40 minutes.
pre-show, didn't it?
Yeah. So we were on the ride and off the ride within 30 minutes.
Such a great ride. I keep saying good all the time, so I'm mixing up my words today. Great ride.
And so glad we didn't pay $28 each for the privilege as well.
No, like, I get it. If you've never done it and don't know how busy it's going to be, it's definitely worth it. We've paid for it in Orlando before and we skipped like a 75-minute queue. But on quieter days like today, seems to be so far, we got on within 30 minutes, and the special effects on that ride are absolutely amazing. You go on a trackless dark ride, all within the Resistance, so definitely check it out when you come to Disneyland.
Definitely, and I love that it's at Disneyland as well. It's not just something for Orlando.
And look at this theme of Star Wars Land as well.
Yeah. Like, I didn't even really watch Star Wars, but I can appreciate the detail that they've gone into.
And like, you say you don't really watch, he's never ever seen it in his life.
Okay, I admit it, I've never seen it in my life. Don't hate me because you hate me. I think I'm just not good with like the whole space stuff, right? I'm more of a...
I don't know.
I don't know, I'm just not that.
Either way, this theming is like no other, you know, and Disney really does do theming fantastically, and this land is done so good.
And with rides like Rise, you still get a thrill as well, so they're bringing that immersive theming into like a thrilling environment as well. So talking of which, we are now going to try and see where we're at and what we're going to go on next.
So Star Wars Land leads into Frontierland, so that is where Big Thunder Mountain is, so we're hoping to hit that one up next.
Let's see.
Oh, you cannot beat Big Thunder, and look, it's so sunny again. I love it. This is beating those February blues now. I said January last time and now I'm talking about February. And obviously the one in Florida in the Magic Kingdom is currently closed for a refurb, so that's not opening until 2026. So even more reason to come here, right, to Disneyland to experience their one. And we cannot wait.
So, Big Thunder Mountain's currently on a 45-minute standby wait, and we have got a lightning lane for it later. And it looks like Tiana is 15 minutes, so we're going to just bite the bullet and go on Tiana. Ben is so happy.
I'm not sitting in the front, that is for sure.
And it's really gorgeous here today.
So if you're trying to figure out how to get to Tiana, you literally go past Pirates, then you go past the Haunted Mansion, and then it is literally the next ride, and it gives fascinating views of the Mark's Way, and also a little boat here. Really, really nice, and I always go down this bit here because the other bit up here is always so crowded. So yeah, that's another top tip from Ben.
So all of a sudden you can smell popcorn in the air, everyone's starting to have some snacks and some food, and it smells like proper Disney. And you cannot beat it.
Beat the smell of popcorn, right?
Absolutely not.
Oh, and look, there she goes.
She's running. So when we got to the line, it jumped to 25 minutes, but we've got a lightning lane for Space Mountain coming up, so we kind of have like this window where we're free. So we figured we queue for it now, and then we can lightning lane it later, and then maybe we've got a redemption from when Haunted Mansion was closed at the time of our return time. So we've actually got another redemption for that, so we can potentially get 3 rides on this today.
We know what we're doing, don't
We've got a plan. We know exactly
the
what
plan.
Yeah, man with a plan.
Thank you for tuning in to Disneyland New Orleans. That was Bourbon Street Parade. Those of you who are free.
Oh, that's pretty. Zibby actually like looks over. Thinks he's ignoring you, hun.
It just happened, man.
So these lovely people just gave me a poncho, which was very, very nice of them, so I don't get wet.
So we've
15 minutes, I'm ponchoed up and ready to rock and roll.
Honestly.
Or I should say like something about New Orleans or something jazz music, but I said rock and roll.
And just think of me in my t-shirt and my short shorts while he's in the poncho.
I like to be dry.
Guess who's sitting in row 1?
Or just because you wanted to.
Who looks like the dickhead, not you?
Look at all these beautiful faces. Let's join Lewis up ahead and find some new fishes for our bar.
Hello? Anyone down here who can blow a horn and tell? Hello? I'm still. Tiana was right. There are musicians out here, and they are crazy.
There's a few things I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
Tiana, you were right. The Bayou's got just what we need.
Oh my god.
Get some! Ah!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Ready?
Did you get wet, Rob? Well, he chose to sit in the front, sit in the dark of your
I'm soaked through, like, my bum is dripping water right now.
Well, what was the view like?
It was amazing. I was at the front.
Oh,
It was incredible. Like, it was the best experience ever, but I'm going to pay the price for it in about 20 minutes when I'm dithering cold. Can we get some lunch and sit in the sun now?
Do you know what? It's a really sunny day. It's warming up, so hopefully you're dry. But yeah, bring a poncho if not. And that is the main entrance just there. And the queue's really starting to build up now. But I think we're ready for some lunch.
So we're currently in the Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree restaurant, just trying to dry off in the sun because I am absolutely soaked through. Like, you have no clue how wet I am. But the view, which you've just seen from the front of Tiana, was so worth being soaked through for. So yeah, I'm definitely glad that I'm going to be going on it a few times today because I'm already soaked through, so I might as well just keep hoping to sit in the front. But we are just waiting for our mobile food order. We've decided to have cheeseburgers here this time. Last time we came, we had the chicken tenders with coleslaw, but today we've gone for the classic cheeseburger. And then we have a reservation for Space Mountain. So we actually reserved that about 2 hours ago, and we did what people call stacking, which is something that's getting quite popular. You book it in for later in the day so that you can do some walk-up rides, some standby lines, and then you know you've got that one locked in. But what it means is in 2 minutes we can book something else. So we've got a few other rides that we want to tick off today. Obviously there's loads of like classic Disney rides, but there's also Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and also Big Thunder Mountain, which tend to get big lines, so we'll make sure we lock one of those in with a lightning lane very shortly as well. But hopefully our food will come soon and we can show you what it tastes like.
As you cannot be sitting here in the sun waiting for your food to arrive is such a nice day, and the food review is coming up next. Put that for a little view. So, we've opted for something else today, and I've gone for a burger, shock horror, but it isn't chicken tenders in here for once. So before you all start moaning, I've gone for cheeseburger, chips and lettuce, and I've got my ketchup to go on the side, and Rob is going to go and do a taste test of all the different barbecue sauces. Can I just point out as well, look at how ridiculous the size of this Coke is. I'll be weeing for England.
So, this is my cup as big as my head. I also went for the cheeseburger and chips. So they do ketchup and ranch at the pumps here, and you can ask for mayonnaise, so I did that. But they also have 3 different barbecue sauces. So there is classic barbecue sauce, golden barbecue sauce, and smoked hickory barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna do a bit of salt on my fries and do a little taste test for you. So, this is the classic. Yeah, nice and smoky. Very standard. The golden. That's nice, you can taste some mustard in it. And then the smoky. There's a bit of a kick to it. So if you don't like spicy, you might want to avoid that one. But all in all, can't complain, and it's great to have some different sauces and stuff to try with your fries here. How's the burger, man?
I'm already demolishing half of it. I'm so hungry, and it is really nice. The lettuce complements it well, if I'm being like a chef tonight. Meat of the burger, very, very tender, it's lovely, and cooked to perfection, unlike my food the other day.
And you just can't go wrong with the Country Bear Jamboree Barbecue. And there's one of the lovely bears modelling our delicious meal. Yes.
And our coat.
And here's the amazing Tiana. We will be back for more later. Where's our next stop, boy?
Space Mountain.
Woo! Yeah. So what are we doing now, Bear?
We are in the line for the Magic Pass. Is that what it's called, Magic Pass? Photo Pass?
Yes.
Photo Pass, we'll go with that. For Photo by the Castle.
So if you have Lightning Lane multi-pass, which we do, then you get this included. So you show them the QR code and then it links to a Disney app and you can download it afterwards. Yeah, so it just adds to the added value really of buying it, which is why we did it. We use it a lot in Orlando, don't we?
100%.
So, yeah, so hopefully we'll get some good shots.
So I'm going to have you all take a tiny step this way.
So we stopped on our way over to Space Mountain to get those photos, so hopefully they've come out good. But some of them are so cringe, they're like, hug each other, give each other a big kiss, and we're a bit like, we just want a nice photo of us with the castle, we don't want to be too cheesy. But hopefully they've turned out okay. But yeah, we're now going straight to redeem our lightning lane for Space Mountain, and then immediately afterwards we've got a lightning lane for Autopia. So we're going to go and bash these right out.
And the next stop here is Space Mountain. 50-minute wait, so just to put in perspective, it's 11:30 here, and that is the time on a Sunday so far. It does help that we've come on a Super Bowl Sunday, so a lot of people, a lot of Americans anyway, will be at home watching the Super Bowl. But we've decided to come because obviously we're from the UK, so I don't follow the Super Bowl at all unless it's a good halftime performer on.
But our lightning lane has saved us a 50-minute wait, so let's go on Space Mountain.
Ooh. Different kind of layout to the one in Orlando as well, and you sit side by side in this one instead. So yeah, when I said it's a different layout, it really is. In terms of the queue, it's a bit outside, as you can see here. I mean, again, we're in the lightning lane, but even the outdoor bit sometimes goes right out there. I have seen big queues, especially in the summer months before.
And if you want an interesting fact about Space Mountain in Disneyland, this was Michael Jackson's favourite ride.
I don't think it was. I think it was Captain EO, but he loves to say it's Space Mountain for some weird reason. Let's have a look. Oh, there she is. Oh, the Matterhorn is amazing, but look at this for an entrance into Space Mountain. Ooh. So yeah, as you can see, different layout, guys. If you've not done this Space Mountain, they're in twos here.
Because, in the words of the Spice Girls, this is the ride where two becomes one.
Can you tell he's a Spice Girls fan?
So good.
Well good. Like loads of like helixes, loads of like spinning sections, lots of G-force pulls actually.
Yeah, like I actually think I prefer that one to the one in the Magic Kingdom, just because I always get a bit of bad neck there and it's quite rusty. That's really smooth.
I prefer the drop.
He prefers the other one, but I find it really smooth, so I really like that. So I'm really glad we got to go on that, because we missed it last time we came. So now we have a lightning lane for Autopia, but first let's check the photo out.
So they've got Nemo's Submarine Voyage over there, which is so cool and unique because you do go in a submarine, which I'll show you later. But for now, we're going to take you on Autopia, which is of course driving the cars. So normally I can't drive these to save my life, but I do have fun doing it and I like going off the track. And that is it, Vines on the Tracks. If you are enjoying this video, please do remember to like and subscribe. So these cars are eventually supposedly going to be going electric. Not sure when, but fairly soon. But for now, I still really enjoy the noise that these cars make. Ode to Dinosaur there. And again, get into lightning lane today. Go on, Rob. So the Haunted Mansion made a well cool noise, this one didn't. And getting to skip all the queue.
This is fair. To make sure your ride is sustainable, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the car. And remember to watch.
Oh, we're on the open roads here in California.
If only we could switch on some of our amazing playlists.
I know. Here we are. Oh, it feels so good to be back here in California.
And my top is finally drying in the sun on this ride because it's actually outdoors.
That's where you're going to have to go a bit slower, Rob, so we can enjoy it more.
I might just do a stop and just bake in the sun.
The speed limit is apparently 65 miles an hour. Let's see if we don't get caught speeding.
Excuse me, is this your taxi?
Imagine if I just came back and it was ahead. Oh, I love Autopia. And the great thing about this Autopia compared to Magic Kingdom is you get the wonderful view of the Matterhorn rather than the castle.
So you won't see the monorail pass by today because unfortunately the monorail is currently undergoing maintenance.
Actually, it's undergoing maintenance for the 70th anniversary, so I think they're redoing something along with it and then it's going to reopen for that. But this is the Nemo ride I was telling you about. So the submarines, as you can see, they start there and then they go all the way underneath here and everything and do a circuit round. It's a pretty unique ride, only here in Disneyland. Probably wouldn't wait long for it, but it is pretty cool.
And what you can hear behind us is the Yeti in the Matterhorn, one of my absolute favourite rides. So the last time that we came in December, we decided to do single rider for the Matterhorn just because we found it so much quicker, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we have got a lightning lane, that's our next one. So we just got off of Autopia and we booked that as soon as we scanned in for $150. So we've got about an hour until our lightning lane for that. So we figured we're going to potentially head over to...
We want to go to Fantasyland. They've got all the little classic dart rides from Snow White, Pinocchio, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which isn't in any of the other parks. So we're going to go check out them. If they've got short waits, we'll do them before the Matterhorn.
Yeah, and then I think for me, the priorities now, I'm pretty sure it's the same for you.
Yeah.
It's Matterhorn and Big Thunder. Absolutely. And then we would have ticked off all the rides we desperately want to go on. And then it's just re-rides and going on some of the classic retro rides, isn't it? So we're having such a nice day. The weather is so good.
It's so nice. It's so nice and warm.
And I needed it because it is drying me off. So I'm glad about that.
I'm in a Spirit jersey because it's just giving me that extra bit of layer, but I actually don't even need it on, to tell you the truth. But I just can't bother to carry it around with me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So here's the queue for Matterhorn. It's fairly long. Now, as I said, there is a single rider queue, which is worth it because the ride is in threes. So quite often there is a gap for a single rider, and you take the single rider line just over this way.
Look at the theme as well.
I know, it's so unique, so special, and so Disneyland.
Oh, this is Storybook ride. And we're going into Fantasyland now, but look at that, it's going into the whale in Pinocchio. Will they return?
I really want to go on this, I haven't been on this.
Me too, I've not done it, or if I have, not for years.
So one of the classic rides is Dumbo, the flying elephant, very similar to Aladdin and things like that over in Orlando. 25-minute wait for that.
They have got Dumbo in Magic Kingdom, Rob. They've got Dumbo in every Disney park.
I know. I mean, it's similar to the Tyrannosaurus Rex, wherever that was, that's gone. 15 minutes for Mr. Toad.
Oh,
all right. We know Boy loves this one.
I can't even hear it now. Like, I can barely...
The only thing I hate about this ride is this queue system. It's a horrible queue.
Today's a special day.
So we've got Angus McBadger.
Mr. Mole.
Mr. Mole. And Mr. Toad himself.
So, fun fact, I don't know, we're on fun fact number 3 or 4 from Ben today. So I watched this film, Mr. Toad, on Disney Plus just before Christmas, and I really enjoyed it. I wonder which one we're gonna get.
I want Cyril.
I want Ratty. No, I want Cyril.
In honour of your great uncle, Ben. Great uncle.
Well, he's now 105. Very good.
Enjoy your seat and please remain.
Get a photo.
Oh my days, we got Cyril.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was so fun. So as I was saying, I've seen the movie the other month I should say, and basically Mr. Toad is naughty. He's a naughty toad. He steals a motor car and he goes through the streets of London, and that is what the ride is based on. So give it a watch and give it a ride.
And not to spoil it or anything, but you actually go to hell on that ride, which is so bizarre for a ride in a kid's part of Disneyland, but I love it anyway, and it's definitely worth the ride.
It's so hot right now here.
It's really hot, I love it. I'm going to stay here. Oh, it's a sword.
Oh, the sword, and then you've got Pinocchio's Daring Journey, and also Snow White, so we're going to try and hit up one of these next
Should
for
I see
you.
what the queue times are? Spot the little Pinocchio riding his horse just on the roof. I did not spot that earlier. Cute.
It's great tickets. Like pretty and actors like for me.
Stromboli.
Who'd like the popcorn?
Let's get out of this one.
Let's going somewhere.
It was so cute, and I think it's really important that they still keep these rides in and stuff, because you know that was our childhood, and they've been, well, they were made in like the 40s.
Yeah, they're classic stories, and I think, you know, this part of Disneyland really is the charm of like Disney, and you know, I think it makes this is what sets Disneyland apart from some of the other parks, especially the Orlando parks.
Well, exactly, because the Magic Kingdom doesn't have any of these. They took it out obviously to build like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and everything, which is obviously so cool. But yeah, I love that they still keep these in for generations to come.
Definitely. So we've just had two really good rides on two of those classic dark rides. There's still Snow White and Peter Pan today, but their queues are a little bit longer, and we have got some lightning lanes. So we're just going to have a little mooch about here, and then see where the rest of the day takes us for our lightning lanes.
Absolutely. Should we go through the castle?
Yeah,
let's do it.
And if you are a regular on this channel, you'll know the funny story about me and the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
This place is not for small
this is for small girls, sir. We've also got a little shop. Should we have a little peek in? Yeah. Merlin's Marvelous. I can't say that word. That mug is so cute. Oh, Ben. Your mum would really like that.
So as it is Sweetheart Nights tonight, they've also got their Valentine's stuff in the shops and everything, which I think is really nice.
Yeah, so that's really cute. I like that it's Disneyland branded as well. And these are retailing for an undisclosed price.
It must be free again.
Maybe, yeah, here we go. So they are $25 each, and that's when you buy two, or the $29.99 each. Otherwise, there are some really nice t-shirts here. I really like this one, which has got like all the different like iconic rides in Disneyland and DCA, and then on the back it's got all the opening dates.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Very nice. Purchase made. And these are some of the other ones as well. I really like this one, which is, if you can hold that for me, Rob. Nice little walk in the park when it says Disneyland on it. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think I'll get that one. So Disneyland's version is a Sleeping Beauty castle, so it's a much smaller version, but obviously the OG original castle. So going over the drawbridge.
There you go, Rob. And what's really cool here is you can actually walk to the bottom and see the dragon down in the dungeons under the castle. So we did that before, so we're not going to do it today, but it's definitely worth doing when it's your first visit here.
We've got the marching band at the front. Castle in the background.
And if you didn't already know, this big circle here, it says, when you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. So we didn't want to go in any more dark rides because the sun is so nice, so while we're waiting for our next lightning lane, we are going to go and have a look down Main Street. But look at that lovely silhouette of Mickey and Walt looking down over the park.
Time to see if we can get a little photo, eh?
Yeah.
They've got the Dapper Dans playing over there and into the atmosphere.
It's such a nice, like, with all the flowers out, it's really starting to feel like spring here today as well, isn't it?
It really is. Oh, there we go. There's some water fountains.
So we just coughed because we needed to refill our water bottle. Now, if you're an Orlando regular, you'll be used to the whole can I get an ice water situation that you get in all the quick service places. But here in Disneyland, it's not as common. I'm sure if you ask, they'll do it, but it's not like a thing. I guess because it's not as hot. But they do have water fountains. So if you bring a bottle, you can just refill it throughout the park. And there's one in every land, and we just use this one here just at the bottom of Main Street. So Ben has a shop over here called Disneyana, which is a gift shop that he really wants to have a look at. So we're going to go and check that out now. I really like the Walt figurine. That's $95, and then there's a small one that like hangs for like $26.99. Also nice Mary Poppins for $199.
Yeah, so I thought I'd just come in this shop because it normally has some cool like artwork and different figurines and stuff, so we'll take you around.
They're cute, they're like little wooden ones, which is really sweet.
These down there, little Christmas ones as well.
Oh wait, yeah, she's starting now.
Oh, that's really cute. And as I said, these are made of wood, so they're really nice material, really, really cute. Nice Pirates of the Caribbean.
Have you seen the Pinocchio toy?
You put it back there?
Oh yeah. That's good, some classic stuff from the whale with Donald. There's the figure of Otto and Pinocchio.
Maybe I left it in the break room.
So I had my eye on this t-shirt when we came last time. I do really like. There is a water tower from Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and you've got all the critters around there. There's my little cute bear and his little drums. He's my fave.
Or you could get a Lady Tremaine.
Wow, iconic.
You know.
Some really cool painters, a bunch of bears down there.
Again.
Saw that in Orlando, I think, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's also some postcards as well.
Amazing.
This is so cool. It's got like little railroad tickets and everything for the retro 1950s Fantasyland and Holidayland.
What they used to do, so what they do is they call rides over here e-ticket attractions, and they used to get the little tickets and everything, which would be different classes like A, B, C, D and E tickets, and obviously the more expensive ones were the E tickets. So these are little cutouts and everything that you can see.
But look at the price, $2,500.
Mm.
Were you putting it on your card or mine?
Oh, I think it'll have to be Rob's today.
Oh no, when we go to the other side. Oh yeah, we're going this and then
I really like the Alice in Wonderland one actually.
Yeah, that's really cool.
yeah, just
That's really cool.
screen across. $9,200. She ain't cheap.
So yeah, as I was telling you about these e-tickets, so this is an original 1964 e-ticket that someone would have bought and everything to come in the park, and it now costs $625. So if you've kept your e-ticket, sell it.
Well, the time has come for our Matterhorn Lightning Lane, so we're going to head straight over there now and get on the Matterhorn. Completely agree.
You've never done the Matterhorn.
Yeah. So we are here at
Attention bobsled riders. You will soon be embarking on a thrilling race down the icy slopes of the Matterhorn.
I love this retro poster and that hike in the Matterhorn with like trail maps and everything. That's so cute. But what did you think of that, Ben?
Oh my god, I sat at the back and I normally absolutely love it, but that really was rickety. Like, it hurt my bum, hurt my back. Still liked it and stuff, but just really hurt. And it is like 23 degrees here, like 75 degrees. And the poor workers have to wear their coats to fit in with the theme of Switzerland, which I think is so cool.
I always love the Matterhorn. It's just a classic Disneyland ride. So yeah, really glad we got to go on that. And last time we did single rider, so it was nice that we got to go on it together as well. So I hope you enjoyed the footage that we got from my Meta Ray-Bans. You might notice in different parts of this video I'm wearing different sunglasses, and it's just because I'm trying to save my my battery on my Meta Ray-Bans so that I can do some on-ride footage for you guys.
But what do you think of them?
I love them. They're amazing. I've been using them on like my hiking channel as well, Rob Hikes, and obviously over here on Bands on Track. So yeah. Great present. Thank you for that, Benjamin.
You're very welcome. And now we're going to go and hit up either Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway if it's a good time, or Big Thunder Mountain. Which one do you want to do?
I don't know. Well, we have a lightning lane for Big Thunder in a little while, so we could do Mickey and Minnie first, or we could just have two goes on Big Thunder. So up ahead is the ever popular It's a Small World. So they obviously do the holiday overlay on this ride, and then it normally closes and reopens, but this time it's having a bit of an extended downtime, isn't it?
But we're okay.
We're okay.
We don't need that today.
No, I do like it. It's got charm, but not every time.
So cool how each of the lands sort of blend, don't they? You go from one to Fantasyland and now heading into Frontierland, and the change of landscape and everything is so unique. Climb that well.
So the standby line for Big Thunder is now 40 minutes, so we've decided to redeem our multi-pass that we got from when the Haunted Mansion was down earlier, because we have got a lightning lane for this booked anyway in about an hour, so we figured that we could get two goes if we just redeem it now, and we can still do Tiana again, but I don't think we're going to do 3 Tianas today, just because I've only just dried from the last trip down the waterfall. So yeah, we're going to skip this 40-minute queue and hopefully get a good seat so we can see the goat. So if you're familiar with the desert southwest of the US, you will appreciate the theming. I'm a big hiker, so I spend a lot of time in the national parks, and I literally have just been to Utah. I've been to Arches and Zion and Bryce Canyon, and we were in the Grand Canyon a few months ago as well. So this definitely serves theming very well. And there's the train heading into the station. What what's really cool is all these old facades that are at the back of the ride were OG, Ben, weren't they, from the old railroad?
They were indeed. So they've like moved them from there to here, which I think is a lovely little nod to the past and everything.
So we'll see them at the end of the ride. So we got the back row. Row 15, woo! So we've got just a few people in front of us. There's the train. Yeah, get tortoises. Oh, it's the possums! Coyotes! Let's go. Yeah. Always a good wild ride. How's that for you, Ben? Oh yeah. So we had an awesome ride on Big Thunder Mountain.
So freaking good. You must sit at the back. I mean, we've been on Big Thunder Mountain on our last trip when we came in July. Or was it December? December. It was it last month. And we've had the middle row, not as thrilling, not as good.
The front is good,
yeah.
but otherwise the back. But I mean, sometimes they can't because they're really busy. But the lady was really nice and she let us wait for the back. So
how good are the staff been?
Oh, they've been amazing, like so friendly and stuff. So yeah, really, really good. And we've got another go on Big Thunder booked for about 40 minutes from now.
Yeah.
So we've got this little bit of downtime. So we were just like, let's see what's got a short line. And Astro Orbitors is 10 minutes, so we decided to just get a quick go in on this.
And Astro Orbitors, or the equivalent, whatever it's called in Magic Kingdom, is also currently down for refurbishment at the moment. So having a big refurb, and I think it's going to be down for a few months and then reopen later on in the year. So should hopefully be up and running when we're on there and on our holiday for sure. But for now, we're going to take you on the Disneyland version. Well, if you want to laugh, try and fit 2 people into the Astro Orbiter ride. It's so uncomfortable. The man just went, "You sure you want to be on together?" And we're like, "Well, I'm in now."
I don't think we could get out physically.
And then the seatbelt, I'm literally crushed in, but this is going to be right laugh. You can! I'm staying up by.
It's the castle. Woo!
Everything Christ. Dying. I was like, keep the heart.
I'm not a massive parade person because I find them sometimes a bit long and very crowded, but we managed to get right on the side, right by the castle, and we got to see all the characters, like everybody who appeared in that parade. And it was a really nice way to just tick off the characters. I'm not a big one for like the meetups with the characters.
Who did you see the most?
I saw Miguel, my fave.
Mirabelle.
Oh, Mirabelle, and she interacted. They were all interacting, which is really, really cute. So yeah, we're not the kind of guys that go and do the lineup and then hug them and chat to them. We're just not. That's not really our scene. But no, when we did it to Mickey, I was starstruck. I was like, oh my god, I feel really nervous before we went in. But yeah, it was really nice. So we're now only got about 10-15 minutes till our ride. So we're just gonna have a look around some of the shops here in Fantasyland. This is one of my favourite stores. Takes me back to my parks. Now we took you in here last time, but I do love having a look in here. What has Ben found? Oh,
look at these ones.
They're so cute. What's the? And there's a rope drop one as well. Who have we got here?
It's a raccoon.
I really want one of these hats as well. I feel like these would be so good for like cold nights.
And if you didn't know already, Rob does have a very big fascination with bears. And here's one now.
I also kind of feel like I'm channeling the Santa Tell Me video.
Oh my god, you actually are.
How much is this? I want it.
No, you don't.
I do. There's also a moose.
Crikey.
Everything. It's $69.99. We've got Miguel, we've got Hector, Mama Imelda, Mama Coco, Dante, La Familia.
So we've come into Tiana's palace and we're going to get a house-filled beignet. Really cool theming in here. You ready to order, Rob?
Look at that Mardi Gras donut.
Yeah, that looks good.
So good. Well, we have gone into...
He's making our strawberry-filled beignet, which is one of the seasonal ones for the month. And obviously it wouldn't be Valentine's without strawberries, right? Excited?
Yes. So we're in Tiana's Palace, which is one of the cutest like restaurants here. We came here before and we had the lemon one and we weren't a massive fan, so hopefully this one's the one. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What did they are? And it's all just order yourself and take it through. So we are killing ourselves laughing again because I thought we were ordering strawberry ones, and I think we've actually ordered the lemon ones that we we had the last time. I can see a bit of lemon there. Is that lemon?
Oh God, why do we do
Here
this
we go again. Well, maybe we'll cut in and it won't be.
Maybe it won't be so bad. We've also got a cup of water that, you know, like Orlando style. Oh God, it's gonna be, isn't it?
It goes.
It is going to be.
It's definitely going to be lemon.
I can smell the lemon.
It wasn't sharp, the powder just went down my throat the wrong way. I'm just choking here. It's alright. I can't really taste the lemon. Is it lemon?
I don't know. I wish it was the strawberry one because I really fancied it, but
I actually don't know what this is.
There's nothing inside. It's not filled with anything.
It's just a pastry.
It's just a beignet. Oh, well, that's okay. It's nice.
And who remembers the last video when I was eating the powder?
And also, we didn't realise that you're meant to shake the bag so that the powder goes over everything.
I've just clicked what this is.
What?
It's honey.
Oh, okay.
It is honey.
Oh, well, that's different.
Different. Alright.
Yeah, nice for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, honestly, if you think honey now, you'll taste it.
I actually really like this. I think this is quite nice and it's nice and warm.
Yeah. But sorry, as Rob was saying, we didn't realise you had to shake the bag for the powder to go all over the beignet. So instead, what did I do in the last video? Eat it with my hands and have like half of it on a beignet.
Honestly. But yeah, these are $4.99.
Does powder not keep going down your throat?
No. It's $4.99 and you get 2, which actually is not bad. So it's like £10 to £5 each. It's not bad.
No.
We're in Tiana's palace, and the lady herself is mingling with her customers, which is really cute. So the honey beignet was actually really, really nice. I quite liked it.
It was nice, and it definitely was honey, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was
very
sticky.
Powdery, but lovely. It was nice, and it had a bit of a different flavour to the lemon one we had for sure.
Yeah, and it actually hit the spot. I wanted something like a bit sweet to sort of give me a boost, and it definitely did that. So we're gonna head now back to Big Thunder for our ride on Big Thunder Mountain Part 2. Mark Twain is coming into dock now. And it's a 40-minute standby time, but we're going to go straight to the Lightning Lane. Oh, we just had another awesome ride.
Another back row as well.
Yeah, we've been so lucky with that today.
We didn't actually tell them what we went on.
Oh, no we did, no? Oh, we went on Big Thunder, I think we did, but we went on Big Thunder again, which was amazing. So yeah, I'm really glad we got to have 2 goes on it, and 2 times we didn't have to queue as well. Yeah. So I think the thing with the Lightning Lane thing over here in Disneyland is not every ride offers it, so you can't go on everything with it. But if you can get the majority of the big rides, the main attractions done, like as you get to this point in the day, it gets harder and harder to secure lightning lanes because things start to sell out effectively. So sometimes you don't get to. So if you see something that's got a short queue, it's always worth just going on it anyway rather than wasting a lightning lane.
I think a lot more people use lightning lanes and Genie Plus and all of that in Florida because the queues are so much bigger. But over here in Disneyland, I find that not as many people purchase a lightning lane, which means that the time slots become more readily available than they do in Florida.
Yeah, for sure. So the only thing is that it looks like we're not going to be able to get a lightning lane for today is Tiana, but we've already been on it.
Yeah.
And it looks like the standby line is about 30 to 40 minutes at the moment. So what we're going to do is potentially do standby and go on it again.
Yeah,
and
we're
then
going to have a look, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to suss it out. But if not, I mean, nothing will top being in the front and just having that experience. It's starting to cool down now. The sun's getting a bit lower in the sky, so I don't want to get too wet. But we have got a lightning lane for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which we definitely want to do before we leave the park.
Absolutely. So our plan of actions, Tiana, if we can't get on that, look around the shops, take you around the atmosphere again, do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, then hit the shops for one last time, and then call it a day.
So yeah, it's the last few hours of our time in Disneyland, but it's been such a good day, hasn't it?
Loved it, absolutely loved it. We hope that you're enjoying the vlog so far.
If you are, press like.
Yeah, please. Yeah. And subscribe too. It doesn't take 2 seconds to subscribe, and it really does help our channel get out there. So please do like and subscribe to find some of the tracks.
Yes.
Here we go, let's go to Tiana.
Every time I ask Ben, can we go on the canoes? And every time he goes, no, I'm on a day out, I'm not working hard. But there they go.
I did it many years ago, and I vow they'd probably never do it again because I'm that bad at it. But they look good.
Yeah, they do.
When I was pregnant and I didn't have bronze again.
So Tiana's didn't work out for us. It was just not moving. It was at 55 minutes.
She weren't moving today. She was a slow queue. So we thought, why not leave that one? We've been in it once already. We didn't fancy getting too wet before we leave and stuff. So we've come to Snow.
So cute. I like that it's so traditional, and I like that they still have the whole like True Love's Kiss and Prince Charming. I just think it really is a sweet little ride. So very, very different to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and it's very different to the rides over in Asia. But it's yeah, it's a really cute ride. So glad we got to go on that one as well. So where are we going to now, Benjamin?
Well, you want to do these, whatever you call it,
teacups. There's King Arthur's carousel going around. He's in.
We are so British that we've decided to come for a cup of tea ride, haven't we, Robert?
We have indeed. One must have a nice cup of tea today. So yeah, we are here. It's so colourful and pretty in this like forest setting with all these like colourful lamps up top and everything, and that's a little hut where it's all work from. So we waited probably about 10 minutes for this, didn't we? Yeah, so not too bad. And the moon's out.
At least they kept like both of these like next to each other as well, like the feet.
Yeah, definitely. We really liked that, didn't we?
I hate this spinning ride and we're on the bloody teacup.
Whee! You're having fun there, Rob! You're my best life!
Oh my god, right, my turn.
To you, it's got to go to you. It won't, it's to you.
I can't see an absolute thing.
Basically, Wonderland attraction. Thank you.
So we're about to go on a storybook ride here. Never done it, or if I have, I haven't done it for a very, very long time. And it looks like you board a little boat and it takes you round. I'm just so excited to be going inside this whale.
I know, but it's really cool. It's like golden hour now as well. It's really pretty.
It's lovely.
And yeah, we've never been on this, so it's nice to do something gentle before we go on Mickey Minnie.
Reminder, please remain seated, keeping hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat, and supervise our run away. And now our story can begin. While most stories take place through the pages of a book, our story today takes place through the jaws of Monstro the Whale. Now, as Monstro swallows us whole, he's going to magically transport us to the one and only Storybook Land. Now, the first chapter of our story is the tale of the three little pigs who live just up ahead on Pig Island, where they're safe and sound from the big bad wolf. Far left. This is the tale of Alice, who chased the white rabbit down the rabbit hole and fell all the way to Wonderland, where things got curiouser and curiouser. Moving right along, next we have London Parks. The first stop on Peter Pan and Wendy's flight to Neverland. Thanks to Tinkerbell's pixie dust, they took the second star on the right, straight on till morning, until they arrived in Neverland, where they would never have to grow up. Straight ahead, the largest chapter of our voyage brings us to the kingdom of Agrabah, ruled by Princess Jasmine and Aladdin. Now, her wish was to attend the royal ball, and thanks to her fairy godmother, that wish came true. But at the strike of midnight, the magic ran out, and all that remained of the spell was a single glass slipper. To follow the road from Toad Hall, they'd eventually arrive in the magnificent kingdom of Arendelle, home of Princess Anna and her sister Queen Elsa, who can be heard singing the day away in her ice fortress. Elsa's voice is so powerful it can even be heard across the canal, where Geppetto the woodcarver one day carved a wooden...
Just as the sun is glowing up on the Matterhorn, what did you think of that, Ben?
Well, I wouldn't do that again. I think, as I avoid all the prams, yeah, I wasn't sure what I was expecting, but that was literally going around a little model village. I mean, if you want to let your food go down and stuff, that was lovely. And if you want to hear about the little fairy tales and stuff, again, very, very good for little ones and stuff, and just to enjoy a calming, relaxing riverboat ride, but not quite for me.
Rob? It went for me. It wasn't for me. But you know what? It's nice
cute though, with the little
babies. It's nice, but I prefer a bit more of a thrill when I have a ride, to be honest.
This is the video that just doesn't quit. We're now entering Toontown.
Ooh, all the prams! Wow! So we're now here in Cartoonland. So we've got Roger Rabbit over there, which is a really good ride, but we've done it before and it's got quite a long way. So
it is really good, right?
It is good. We've got a lightning lane for the amazing Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, but we've got about 25 minutes to go until our slot for that. So,
if you have done the version in Orlando, you'll see that the outer building is completely different. I really like the one that they've done here, actually.
Yeah, it's
like
very unique. It's like a cinema.
Yeah, that cinema kind of vibe and stuff. So yeah, very unique here.
Yeah, but it's a really colourful, cool land. Obviously, it's aimed at little ones, but it is really pretty and really scenic. So I think the plan of action is we're gonna kind of have a little wander around. We may look to see if we can meet the big guy, and then we'll go on Mickey Minnie's.
And now, this is fun. This is so cute.
Oh, this is really cute. Pluto dog bed. Nice retro cartoon on the TV. Yes. Oh my god, I love the washing machine. Doing all this stuff. That is brilliant. So we're in his yard now. We're going to go into his movie barn. This is where we're going to meet him. In Mickey's movie barn.
That was so satisfying.
Yeah. It's like ASMR. So now in Mickey's vault with all of his movies from back to 1928, and now we're going to go in and meet the big guy in the hot seat.
You can come right over.
Go on, Rob.
I love your studio, it's so cool.
Rob was totally starstruck again, weren't you, Rob?
I was besotted.
He was in his lovely little Steamboat Willie outfit and everything. Do you know what? This experience is brilliant. You go through his house I was showing you, and then obviously you meet the big man himself.
Yeah.
So definitely come and experience this.
And just the theming as well. Like, so when you're waiting, you watch all these old cartoons, which is obviously really entertaining. But the theming is so good. Like, you go through his whole house into his yard. The only thing I just want to point out, so that you know, if you're an Orlando Disney person, is when you meet Mickey in Orlando, they have the photo pass photographers, or they have the automated ones. They don't have that here, so you give them your phone and they'll take it, and the cast members take your photos for you. But I just wanted to make you aware that that's the kind of photo you're going to get. But it's now time for us to ride on Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway.
So Mickey theme, right?
Yeah, I think we've definitely done it right today, and it's been nice the way that we've done each like little zone and everything. So we've got another character just down there, Daisy. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, so we're going to go and ride on this now, and then I think it'll be time for our dinner. Pizza! It's pizza time! So yeah, but the sun has just gone down, but we've got this lovely golden hour now where everything's really like pink and blue, and it's really pretty, and Toontown really looks really good in this kind of lighting. And there is the El Capitan movie theatre.
Those lights are popping, right?
Yes.
The colours are so lovely.
So nice.
And it's great that we get to see it all lit up now as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. all themed to different movies. This is Christmas tree.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there.
Oh, me?
Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Well, I don't mind, Goofy, but could you show me the way to Potato Land?
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
So cute. Love that ride. It's so unique. Again, another trackless dark ride, very similar to Rise of the Resistance, but the theme in there is just so next level.
And it's nice that Mickey and Minnie get their own ride, and it works so well in this park and in this land as well. So really enjoyed it. But we've had a long day. Obviously, we're in a funny time zone for us. You know, -8 from the UK, so we are really flagging now. So we've decided it's time for a bit of pizza, and then
we'll call it a night.
I think we'll call it a night. Maybe have a look on Main Street on the way back. But yes, we are going to go to Planet Pizza in Tomorrowland. Pizza Planet. Sorry, that's how tired I am. Yeah, so we're going to head to Tomorrowland now and get ourselves a little bit of pizza.
Let's do it.
The park is just all lit up now as it's starting to get dark. Oh, and look, Space Mountain is all lit up. It feels very out of this world. And now, Alien Pizza Planet. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, Rob, sorry.
So we are inside the Pizza Planet and our pizza has arrived. So it's pretty steep, $8.49 a slice, but it is good pizza and it'll hit the spot for tonight.
Oh my god. Just film your pizza.
I like Parmesan.
That is crazy. I just put a little bit on mine. This has become like a quattro from my cheese.
How is it?
Lovely.
Sleeping Beauty's castle all lit up this evening in purple, and
this is a crucial maker.
all the bright lights of Main Street.
It's gorgeous, isn't it, at night?
Yeah,
stunning. Like
it really does. The detail is so good, and there's so many good shops. There's so many cool little buys and everything. I mean, we could spend all night showing you all the merch, but I feel like we've shown you a good selection today.
Yeah, 100%.
But there's lots of shops, and like we said, a lot of like the ones on this side are kind of like all feed into each other. It's a bit different on this side. They're a bit more standalone.
So here we are at the end of a fantastic day here at Disneyland Park. We really do hope that you've enjoyed the vlog. Rob, have you had a good day?
It's been absolutely amazing. Like, I always love Disneyland, and we did almost go to Knott's. I mean, I think in our last video we told you we were going to go to Knott's.
We lied.
And I love it, and there's some really good rides, but when it came to it, we looked at the park hours and stuff, and even though the Sweetheart event is on tonight and it closes at 8 o'clock, this park opened earlier, and I just figured we'd get more more value, and we love Disney.
Yeah,
and
we do.
You know, we are going to Walt Disney World later in the year, and we have recently been to Disneyland, but it was still the Christmas overlay on a lot of the rides, so we wanted to come back and see it all in its classic glory. And we're hoping we'll be back for another day at DCA later in the summer. We didn't quite have time today, but we wanted to maximise Disneyland, and I think we really got to do that.
And that's the difference between this vlog and our last vlog. The last vlog concentrated on the park hopping aspect, the holidays, but we hope we've really showed you what Disneyland has to offer. And if you haven't been, please do come over to Anaheim here in Los Angeles to visit.
Have you had a good time?
No. Yes, it's been brilliant, and I can't thank Rob enough for spoiling me today, and we've had a lovely, lovely time. So we hope that you've enjoyed watching, and once again, if you have liked this video and if you've made it this far, please do remember to like, subscribe to Vines on the Tracks.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
We'll see you soon.
Good night.
Bye.